thing that he could certainly do too is, or what he maybe should have done, is push the front and the back at the same time. I'm a little bit surprised we didn't see something like that as well.
Yeah, it's a great positional thing that can be done by really any race. But oh, try to do something funny with the one burrowed roach to try and get the scout. That does not work though. Yeah.
Nope, and we do even have a cannon being put down there to watch for any sort of burrowed units. Now, really, Crazedrat could take a fourth. I think he's got enough to defend the aggression, but I guess we'll see. But the Overlord does spot it. Pretty beefy push from Flashback if he decides to go for it.
Yeah, this is a very large and strong force. Crazedrat, however, is very roach heavy right now. And with the proper control, that could be great. But Flashback has these two immortals in the field that will definitely help him. What these force fields are also going to do is help defend this choke. And you can see that Flashback has that observer up there in a great position to see if Crazedrat does decide to push. But really, neither guy can push this choke right now. That's really bad. I've been saying the word push way too much in those couple sentences.
Well, hey, when there's pushes, you got to talk about pushes. There are Hydras out on the field. We can talk about them now. With an Overseer added onto that, that would be great observer insurance, and that would allow the Burrowed Roaches to do quite a bit more. And there is the Overseer. Those Hydras are just barely out of range, it looks like, for that.
Yeah, but
there it is. Okay, now they go after it.
But the Observer has 8 health left. One Hydra hit, and that thing is gone.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's getting some shields back now, but man, it's close. Whoa, did Crazedrat? I was going to ask if he lost his Overseer, but he just moved it over his army, and I didn't see it for a second.
Yeah, but now these Hydras are going to be huge in this battle. That extra DPS is to be amazing, especially to help deal with those Immortals. But oh, there it is. The Observer does get sniped. And that is going to be big. We do have these cannons back here, though. Another cannon's going to be over there.
The cannons are going to be able to fill in for the Observer, I suppose, but it is nice to have that mobile detection.
Yeah, all I know is that Crazedrat has got to expand soon, otherwise he's going to end up being overrun. Flashback's third is up and running now, and really, Crazedrat needs to get that extra base up. He does have Overlords up in his base, so he's going up with his army, so he's going to be able to generate creep with them, and then have creep to help move around his Hydras. But there it.
Interestingly enough, this build that Flashback is doing is kind of similar to what I've seen Huck do in his PvZs lately, where he just basically picks bigger maps, he plays really defensively, he gets a lot of bases, and then he's able to just hold off continuous circling attacks, or not circling, but just continuous Zerg attacks, until he finally just wears the Zerg out. It's pretty cool to see, and I think that might be what we're going to see in this game.
Yeah, I actually commentated a really cool PvZ from Huck, him and I am Junwei Prime. That's actually on my YouTube right now.
I saw that game too. That's exactly what I'm talking about, where basically he just kind of let the Zerg take bases and then just concentrated on defending on, maybe 3 or 4 bases. And he actually defeated NrGdde the same way.
Very cool. And now we do have a double expand from Crazedrat right now with these bottom middle, the 2 bottom middle, not the single bottom middle, which is actually a happy face if you look at it with the Vespene Geysers and the minerals.
Yeah, it is quite happy, and the bases are now the ears. It's got creep in its ears, which is pretty disgusting. I'm kind of surprised he didn't take the low expansion, although it looks like there is a big push coming in from Crazedrat right now, deciding to just go for the big counterattack. He's going to be able to bust into the front very, very easily. Those cannons going down oh so quickly.
Yep, and Flashback
scrambling to defend.
Yeah, we do have a class set, but oh god, no, Crazedrat, do not move into the main. Oh, Crazedrat's going to lose everything if this is controlled incorrectly. Look at the good force fields. Crazedrat being way too overzealous. He should have just taken out that Nexus at the National, taken out probes, and then run out. This is going to cost him so much. You can see his units are just dancing around the force fields, and now this is actually could give the game to Flashback with that very overzealous push. Crazedrat does have a strong economy, though. He's taking out a lot of the probes now with those Hydras down there, but still losing so much more than he should have with that. Oh.
Yeah, that was not advisable at all. Definitely want to kill the expansion first, force your opponent to attack into you. Now, look at this. We've got 21 Corruptors being made by Crazedrat. I didn't see if there is a greater Spire yet. There's not, so he may be just really overreacting to these Colossi.
Oh, without a doubt. And using all that money and everything for those Corruptors is really going to hurt him. He's got to follow up with Broodlords soon. He's got to upgrade that upgraded Spire now if he wants to make use of those, because that is way too much investment into something that cannot pay off that much.
Yeah, I think crazedrat is in a hugely bad situation right now. That attack may very well cost him the game. I think that's a pretty good chance of what we're going to see right now.
Yeah, and there's Guardian Shield going over all these units. Flashback against the wall, perfect positioning for him. And this is you can see that the Colossi did just evaporate, but this is so not good. Lings frantically being made, and another expansion coming out for Flashback. Oh, yeah, this is going to be.
Colossi did evaporate, but there it is, NrGdde. So some good play, but some bad late game decisions, and that's what cost crazedrat the game.